So yeah, if we're all here, I apologise if it keeps, good evening, if it keeps bringing up. I'm also filming it, so I'll upload it to YouTube later. So if you are struggling, please don't continue watching and feel irritated about the quality of sound or Wi-Fi, whether it's my end or your end or in between. I'm glad to hear it's working some places. That's good. It can be the strain on anything, the weather, the moon, who knows, but yeah, I will upload it to YouTube. It normally takes a few hours, so watch it there, or please feel free to use it again tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm having a day off, so you could also re-listen to it and see maybe how you're feeling different time of the day. It can be used in the morning to enter a really relaxed state to start your day if you're feeling stressed about the forthcoming day. You can use it like in a time where we're ready to settle down, maybe where you normally flick the telly on, or just throw yourself in a sofa with a glass of wine, or like pretending to relax, because we're not really relaxing the brain at those points. We are still having loads of sensory inputs. So this Yoga Nidra is, we are trying to close down the visually signals. We are going to keep our eyes closed or semi-closed. We are going to focusing on things inside ourselves rather than things surrounding us. So let's begin. If you weren't here in the beginning, please just take a visual note of how you're feeling right now, your energy level, how you're feeling mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And to prepare ourselves for this yoga sleep, we are just going to move the body, because maybe we've got some tension in the body. So we'll loosen that up, and I suggest we start by standing up. So let's just start standing up, stretching up high, just stretch high, reaching up on your tiptoes, stretching from side to side. Oh, and come down on your feet. If it's difficult on your tiptoe, I'm just trying to get myself as long as possible, stretching up. Let's stretch towards the ceiling, coming down on flat feet and keeping the spine as long as possible, and start bending from the hip, folding forward. We can bend our knee a little, being kind to ourselves, folding forward, hands down towards the floor. We're just bending the spine here and rolling up slowly, moving all the vertebrae, rolling the shoulders back. Let's roll the shoulders back again, opening up the chest. Let's roll the shoulders forward. There we go. I'm just checking to see if things are working, rolling the shoulders forward. Let's reach out. Let's interlace our fingers and push out here, reaching those hands above the head and just slightly back, keeping the head forward. And give the arms a shake and give the legs a shake. Let's come down on all four. Any knee problems, please support your knees with a blanket or roll your mat up like double. Just give it a bend, roll it up double. My knees are getting increasingly creaky. It's not my floor, it's my knees if you can hear anything. So I shall keep that under my knees. So let's just work a little bit more with the spine. So let's inhale, looking up. Exhale, bending your head first and rolling your whole spine. Pushing up, especially between your shoulder blades. Having your feet flat on the mat, pushing into the mat and rolling back. Just arching your back, lowering your lower back down. Any back problems, just keeping your back fairly belly flat. Inhale, looking up. Do this one more time. Exhale, rounding the back. Looking towards your belly button. Inhale, gazing forward. Then let's just start rotating. So we're pushing forward to the side and back. Just getting a little bit of movement in the legs and the hips. There's one way. Say 4 times. And then let's move the other way. Rotating the other way. Just making some big circles. So we're putting weight on our hands, taking the weight away, coming back, and then coming back to the middle. Let's then take the left leg back and the right leg back into a little bit of plank. Let's just activate some muscles here. Gazing forward and then stepping the hands towards the feet into a forward bend. Rolling slowly up again. Hands above the head. And then let's place our hands on our lower back and just coming into a slight back bend. Just gentle, gentle. Let's just move the whole of the spine. And coming back up again. Let's sitting back down. And let's start at the top of the spine too. So we'll just bend our head a little, bending our head forward. Placing your hands on top of your head, just gently guiding it forward. Take a deep breath here. And on your next inhale, lifting your head. Let's take our right hand on top of the head. Inhale in the middle, exhale, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Just trying to work through the joints, head back to the middle, left hands on top of the head. Inhale in here, exhale, bending the head to the left. Lowering your right shoulder. So quite often we don't take our joints to the end ranges and we don't quite realise when our muscles are tense and when we are tense, when we're not relaxing. Take a deep inhale in and move the head back to the middle. Turn your head 45 degrees or so, looking down, placing a hand on top of your head, gazing down. Just moving through some of our joints. Just noticing how we're feeling. Head back up to the middle, gazing towards the left. Left hand top of the head and gazing down. Slightly little weight with your left hand. Brilliant. Take a deep inhale in and come back up to the middle. Let's take our arms out wide and then let's hug ourselves, really squeezing. See if you can get hold of the back of your shoulder blade, wrapping them around yourself as much as possible. Squeeze, squeeze here as well. Really stretching them out, opening up the back and reaching the hands back out again. Let's rotate our right hand and bringing at the back of the back, taking the left hand up and see if they can kind of reach each other a little bit. Just do it gently. We're not that warm yet. We're just opening up here a little. Take a few breaths here. Release it slowly on an inhale. And on the exhale, turn your left thumb down, placing it at the back of your hand. Take your right hand up and dropping it down towards your left. thinking about moving the elbows back, just looking up. Doesn't matter if the hands are reaching. And you'll probably find that on one side you'll feel more flexible than the other. Whether you're reaching or not, one will feel easier. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, undo yourself. Brilliant. So bend forward, bend backward. Let's do the legs. So let's sit on our bottom. Left leg out in the front, right leg, we're squeezing in towards our chest. So thinking about our hips now, how it feels to have it really squashed behind us. Let's take that right foot and place it over the left if that's comfortable. Take our left hand around the left knee and just interlace your fingers here. And coming into a bit of a twist, same time. We are folding our hip. Activate the left leg. Squeezing, looking over your right shoulder. Take a few breaths here. And inhale, coming back to the middle. Swapping the legs, so stretching your right leg out in front. Squeezing your left in towards your chest, sitting up nice and tall. Activate your right leg. Seeing how I feel having this knee in towards the chest. Cross it over the right leg. Take your right arm, wrap it around the left. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, squeezing that left leg in towards the chest. Just rotating a little, just gentle. Might have just have eaten, so it's not too nice to squeeze and twist too much just after eating. Have to remember that. Suffering here. Deep inhale in and exhale, relax. Let's come onto our side because I've just eaten, otherwise we'd probably not go on our tummy. Go onto the side, take your top leg and grab hold of the foot if you can reach, and then gently bringing that foot up towards your bottom. We can bring that top leg back a little, so coming into a bit of an arch, so we're opening up the top side of our hip. So we just had it the opposite way, now we're opening it up. Take a few breaths here. Feel the quad stretching as well. So opening up the hip and stretching your quad. Let's relax that. And let's swivel on to the other side. Grab hold of the top leg's foot. Squeezing that foot towards your buttocks and then bringing that knee backwards. So maybe arching a little. Opening up the hip here. Take a few breaths here. You can also do lying on your tummy. So my tummy's not very happy about me at the moment. That's after eaten. So I'm choosing to do it on my side. It's easier to cheat on your side. Once you're on your tummy, your hips can't move and you're kind of forced to or ask your body's ask, there's nowhere else for it to go other than stretching. Here on the side we can bring it back as well. Lovely. Let's bring that in towards the middle and let's lie down on our back. Let's take our feet and our hands up towards the ceiling. Let's rotate our wrists and our ankles. First one way. Use your breath, maybe one breath per rotation. Now inhale one side, exhale the other. Just become awareness of your breath and your body. Let's turn the rotation the other way. See if there's many creaks and cracks that way. Let's squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock from side to side. So squeezing the knees into the chest. Let's place the feet down on the mat. Let's place the top of the hands, the palms of the hands into the mat. Let's tilt our pelvis, coming up into bridge, just opening up our hips again, just having a little bit more movement in the spine, squeezing our glutes here, making sure that you keep your head straight ahead, no moving the head from side to side. Squeeze your glutes here, and slowly rolling back down again. Bringing the knees back in towards the chest for another squeeze. Rocking from side to side. Let's roll onto our side. And then pushing back up onto all four. From here, let's come into child's pose. So you can either have your knees close together, having your knees wide. Hands out in front, and you can stack your hands on top of each other to make a pillow, or you can bring your hands down by the side, down by your feet, whatever's comfortable for you today. Here, stretch out your arms, your shoulders, feeling the stretch along your spine, pushing your hips down towards the ankles and the feet, making a dynamic pose by pressing your hands away if they're on the top of the mat, making yourself as long as possible, and just having an awareness of the breath. Maybe closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. A few more breaths there. Pushing back up onto all four. Curling the toes under. And let's come into downward dog. Just squeezing the hips up high. And then back. Pushing the hands forward. Pushing your hips back and high. And maybe stepping the feet one by one. Making some length in your hamstrings, and then finding some stillness, pushing your heels towards the mat, ears about our biceps, dristies slightly just downwards, it's depending on where you are, ears are in relations to your arms, finding stillness. Take a few breaths here. So by using our breath, we're calming the body, starting that relaxation of the body, telling our muscles that it's safe to move before we'll ask them to keep still in the Yoga Nidra. Gently walk your feet towards your hand this time, and slowly start rolling up, squeezing your feet into the ground, grounding down. We're going to reach our hand up towards the sky. So we're thinking about the power shift between our lower part grounding down and our upper part reaching up as high as we can. And relax. Shake your arms, shake your legs. We'll do one little balance pose, so we can do it freestanding, or we could do it holding on to something if we need to. Let's ground down the left leg, spreading the toes, just shifting your weight to and from, feeling where your balance is. And let's squeeze our right knee in up towards our chest and bring it out to the left, opening up our hips and placing our foot either on the floor, our calf or our inner thigh. Just depending what feels good for the hip, what feels good for you. Let's take hands to prayers. Squeezing the hands together. And our drishti, our gaze, is just straight ahead on some item that's not moving. Should help you find some steadiness and stillness. Unless you're wavy tree and you want your arms out to the side. It's whether you need the movement before we're keeping still, or whether you need to start calming down and stilling your body. Let's release the right leg and giving the left a shake. Then place our right foot on the mat, spreading the toes, finding our weight on all four corners, coming forward to your feet, your heel, the sides, grounding down. Then take your left leg up towards your chest, squeezing that towards your chest, moving the left out to the side, opening up the hips, then placing that foot on the ground, on the lower calf, or on the inner thigh. And like this, it's like the hands behind the back. You will find that one side is a lot more steady than the other. But absolutely no balance on this side today. So my foot is firmly on the ground, hands in prayer. Or you can be a wavy tree. Find your expression of the tree and see where you need to be today. You are the tree you want to be. Take a few breaths here. And again, gazing straight ahead to find a strong drishti, a strong hold to help you balance. Or if it's too easy, close your eyes and just feel all the little muscles in your leg. Just activate and move you. Hands to heart center, release the left leg and give it a shake. Beautiful. I think that's enough movement for today before we're going to start our Yoga Nidra. So we're going to be lying still for about half an hour, 25 minutes, half an hour, depending on how quickly I talk. So today, as the first session, I'm going to read out a Yoga Nidra for Swami Satyana's book, which is a traditional Yoga Nidra teacher from India. So yeah, we'll be following that today. So this is part of my teachings, following different teachers from around the world. And then I will be writing my own towards the end. So, Yoga Nidras. As mentioned earlier, whether you're here or not, this is part of my teaching, and I would like you to just take note, just sit down and take note of how you're feeling right now, how you're feeling, energy levels, physical, mentally, spiritual, emotionally. How are you feeling right now before we're starting this? So I've asked you to wear comfortable clothes, so we're both able to move in it, but we'll also be lying in it. You might want the blanket to keep warm, but you probably don't want a duvet because we don't want to encourage sleep. I suggested you brought water or a cup of tea. So if at any point it becomes uncomfortable for you, or you want to finish your practice, a way of coming out of it, because some people can go quite deep and experience feelings can come up. Just have a sip of water or tea and just sit or switch off, do whatever you need to do. So Yoga Nidra is also known as yoga sleep. So we know that we can be fully aware, we've got our fully consciousness, or we can be asleep. So Yoga Nidra is like a conscious relaxation state where our brain switches on to the alpha waves. Sometimes if we're listening to music, our brain can also do this. And this is all tested on medical machines, that people can switch from one stage of the brain to the next. So as I said before, you might normally think, oh, I'm going to relax, I'm going to put the television on, I'm going to drink some wine, I'm going to be looking at my phone. But we've got so much stimuli for everywhere that our brain is actually not relaxing. Many of us don't know how to relax, and I include myself in that. So this is a way of consciously relaxing. I encourage you not to sleep. If you do fall asleep, it's not a problem. I'm gonna end the session when we finish, and you can wake up when you wake up. It'll be interesting to know if you fall asleep, if you wake up. I quite often drift off and then come back at some point, but it's kind of, we need to try to consciously be aware to get the most out of the practice. So if you're lying yourself down into Savasana pose, lying on your back, maybe covering yourself in the blanket, and we will start from there. I will lower the light a little in case that's shining on your screens. Lovely. So taking your time to move from this stage of moving, the yoga, to start relaxing. So as I said before, this is about taking all those sensory inputs away, and we're going to try to completely relax, both the physical, mental and emotionally, and we're doing this by turning inwards. So lying on your back, just taking note of how you're feeling. So before we're starting, so often, many times in yoga, we start by choosing our own sankalpa, our own resolve. This is about what we want, the intention with our practice, what we want, and it has to be clear and precise, and really penetrate our consciously mind that this is what we're trying to achieve. So it could be, I will be awake, I will awake my spiritual potential, I will be successful in all that I undertake, I will be more aware and efficient, I will achieve total health, I will achieve happiness. It can be anything that really is speaking to your heart, something that's important for you this minute, today, just for you, whatever comes to you. See whichever needs you have, don't be in a hurry to choose it, and do not change it. Whatever comes to you is meant for you. So doing the Yoga Nidra, so today's a lot of explanation maybe, comparing to the following times. So we'll be doing a rotation of our consciousness. So I will be talking through different body parts. We'll have some awareness of the breath, where I will tell you to focus on your breath. And then we'll do a visualization, where I will say certain words and asking you to visualize it. And then we'll end with your very own sankalpa again. So just lying on your back in our normal Savasana position, just relaxing your head, maybe moving it from side to side, getting comfortable, Turning your palms up towards the ceiling. It's getting ready for your Yoga Nidra. Feeling the weight of your shoulders on the mat. Just maybe making yourself 10% more comfortable if you can. Doing any little adjustments before we're trying to keep still. Maybe you need to adjust your body, your clothes. Just get completely comfortable. And then close your eyes and keep them closed until you're told to open them again. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, feel the cares and worries of the day flow out of you. In the practice which follows, you're going to develop the feeling of relaxation in the body. It's not necessary to make any movement or try to relax your muscles. Simply develop the feeling of relaxation. It's the feeling you have just before you fall asleep. When relaxation becomes deep, sleep does not come, but you should try to keep yourself completely awake. Say to yourself, I will not sleep during this Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I will remain awake throughout the practice. During your Yoga Nidra, we're functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness. And the only important thing is to follow the voice. Just follow my voice. Do not try to analyze the instructions, as this will disturb your mentally relaxation. Just follow my voice. And if any thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, do not worry. Just let them float away and let's continue the practice. Allow yourself to become calm and steady. And when you're doing the practice, do not start it too sudden. Just get yourself comfortable and we'll start shortly. Now bring about a feeling of inner relaxation in the whole body. Concentrate on the body and become aware of the importance of completely stillness. Develop your awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tip of the toe and mentally repeat the mantra Om. Complete stillness and complete awareness of the whole body again. Om. Continue your awareness of the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Become awareness of the fact that you're going to practice Yoga Nidra. Say mentally to yourself, I am aware, I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. And repeat this to yourself again. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. So at this moment, think about your sankalpa, your resolve. The resolve will have to be simple and try to discover one naturally. You must develop a sankalpa now. Short positive statement in simple language. State it 3 times with awareness, feeling and emphasis. Feel it in your heart. The resolve you make doing Yoga Nidra may come true in your life, so feel it in your heart. We now begin rotation of consciousness, rotation of awareness by taking a trip through different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness is going from part to part. Repeat the part in your mind and at the same time become aware of that part of the body. Keep yourself alert but do not concentrate too intensively. Become aware of the right hand. Right hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand. Become aware of your palm, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscles, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Become aware of the left hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscles, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. Back to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together. Now go to the top of the head, the forehead, both sides of the head, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, the throat, the right chest, the left chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, the abdomen, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, chest, the whole of the back and front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Please do not sleep. Totally awareness, no sleeping, no movement. The whole body on the floor. Become aware of your body lying on the floor. Your body's lying on the floor. See your body perfectly still on the floor in this room. Visualize this image in your mind. Go back to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand. Become awareness of your palm, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscles, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the back, become aware of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right buttocks, the left buttocks, the spine, the whole back together. Now go to the top of your head again, the top of the head, the forehead, both sides of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, the throat, the right chest, the left chest, the middle of the chest, the navel and the abdomen, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, and both arms together, the whole of the back, buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, chest, the whole of the back and front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Please do not sleep. Having totally awareness, no sleeping, no movement. The whole body on the floor, and become awareness of your body lying on the floor. Your body is lying on the floor. See your body lying perfectly still on the floor in this room. Visualize it in your mind. Now become aware of your breath. Feel the flow of your breath in and out of your lungs. Do not try to change the rhythm. The breathing is automatic and natural. You're not doing it. That is no effort. Maintain awareness of your breath. Continue complete awareness of the breath. Now concentrate your awareness on the movement of your navel area. Concentrate on the movement on your navel area. Your navel is rising and falling slightly with every breath. With each and every breath, it expands and contracts. Concentrate on this movement in synchronization with your breath. Go on practicing, but make sure that you are aware. Now start counting your breath back from 27. Like this. 27 navel rising, 27 navel falling, 26 navel rising, 26 navel falling, 25 navel rising, 25 navel falling, and so on. Say the words and numbers mentally to yourself as you count your breaths. Be sure you don't make any mistakes, and if you do, start back at 27 and start again. With total awareness that you're counting, go on counting from 27 to 1. Keep on with the practice. No mistakes. Now stop counting off the navel breath and shift your attention to the chest. Please shift to the chest. Your chest is rising and falling slightly with each and every breath. Become aware of this. Continue concentrating on the movement of the chest and start counting backwards from 27 to 1 in the same way as before. 27, chest rising. 27, chest falling. 26, chest rising. 26, chest falling. 25, chest rising. 25, chest falling, and so on. Again, repeat the words and numbers mentally to yourself as you count. If you make a mistake, go back to the start again, to 27. Continue counting 27 towards 1. Keep on with this practice, counting and awareness, awareness and counting. Cease your counting of the chest breath and move your awareness to the throat. Please move to the throat. Become aware of the breath moving in and out of the throat. Become aware of this. Concentrate on the movement of the breath and start counting backwards from 27 to 1 in the same way as before. Complete awareness of counting and the breath. No sleeping, please. Just total awareness that you're counting. Keep on with the practice. Continue counting your breath in the throat. Stop counting and go now to the nostrils. Become aware of the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Concentrate on the movement of the breath in and out of the nostrils and start counting as before. You know it very well by now. 27 breathing in, 27 breathing out. Complete awareness, please. Continue counting. Keep on with this practice. Continue counting. Now stop counting and leave your breathing. We have now come to the visualization stage. A number of different things will be named And you could try to develop a vision of them on all levels. Feeling, awareness, emotion, imagination, as best as you can. If you're able to find this vision, your relaxation is complete for the time being. And if you're not able to, then you just need a little bit more practice. Burning candle, burning candle, burning candle. Endless desert, endless desert, endless desert. Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid. Torrential rain, torrential rain, torrential rain. Snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains. Greek temple at sunrise, Greek temple at sunrise, Greek temple at sunrise. Coffin beside a grave, coffin beside a grave, coffin beside a grave. Birds flying across a sunset, birds flying across a sunset, birds flying across a sunset. Red clouds drifting, red clouds drifting, red clouds drifting. A cross above a church, a cross above a church, a cross above a church. Stars at night, stars at night, stars at night. Full moon, full moon, full moon. Smiling Buddha, smiling Buddha, smiling Buddha. Wind from the sea, wind from the sea, wind from the sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach, waves breaking on a deserted beach, waves breaking on a deserted beach. The restless sea, the restless sea, the restless sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. Internal restless sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. Now it's time to repeat your resolve or your sankalpa again. Repeat the same sankalpa that you made at the beginning of the practice. Do not change it. Repeat this sankalpa 3 times with full awareness and feeling. Relax all efforts. Draw your mind outside and become aware of your breathing. Become aware of the natural breath. Awareness of the whole body and awareness of your breathing. Your body's lying relaxed on the floor. You're breathing quietly and slowly. Develop awareness of your body from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, and say mentally in your mind, Repeat mentally to yourself twice more. become aware of the floor and the position of your body lying on the floor. Visualize the room around you and become aware of your surroundings. Lie quietly for some time and keep your eyes closed. Start moving your body and stretching yourself when you're ready. Please take your time. Do not hurry. But when you're sure that you're wide awake, sit up slowly and open your eyes. And then the practice of your yoga nidra will have completed. We'll complete it with the Hari Om Tat San, which means that which is true or the absolute reality. So Hari Om Tat San. Namaste. Thank you all. So please again, just close your eyes for a minute or keep them open. Just take visually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Just take awareness of how you're feeling now to how you're feeling an hour ago, and kindly send me a message so I can use it in my studies. Thank you all for helping me out by joining me doing this.